What up, party people? I am Erika. Welcome to my channel. So, I wasn't sure, but I am in it to win it. I am liking love during lockup. So, I'm doing the review and I'm going to take it from the top, people. So, I'm a little bit behind, but today I'm getting caught the F up. So, tonight we're reviewing Love After Lockup season 5, episode 51. Uh Sugar Mama drama. Let's get into
I
it.
want a happy ending, tired of pretending. Let them get the best of me. Whoa, 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 give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break and claim my arrival.
My arrival. Give me a break for heaven's sake. All right. What up? What up? What up, party people? It's a new year almost. Happy holidays, Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. We in the Kwanzaa time. It is Kwanzaa season. I'm not sure which day today is of Kwanzaa, but I will get back to you on that. But all right, you guys, let's get into it. So we have a whole slew of new couples, and I really love during lockup is kind of like I don't know, it's not always my cup of tea, I'm not gonna lie. But when I watched that first episode, I was like, this is kind of fire. These people are kind of cray cray. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it like an 8.5. Pretty honestly, there's a few couples where I'm like, "Why?" But, coming out the gate, it was pretty juicy. So, let's get into it. Okay, so the first couple we're gonna start off with, let me get their overlay out here for us. Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, where they at? Where they at? Where they at? All right, hold on. Let me get their overlay for us. Hold on. All right, here we go. So it took me a moment to get a little situated, but we are ready to get it popping. Okay, let's start off with Sam and Crystal. So, Sam and Crystal, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, are actually married. And I want to say they got married maybe 2 years ago. He is an EMT. He basically works overtime. Let's get their pictures up on here. Let's get their photos up. All right. So this is them. I think I want to say maybe this is their wedding day. I am not sure, but this is Sam and Crystal. I want to say Crystal, I don't know. I think she did she I want to say she cut her ex or something. I forgot all of her charges. I have them together in the next video. But he married to her. He moved down there, wherever she's at. She's oh wait, here it is. It says on here, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So yeah, her ex-boyfriend, she cut that, she did a dice. And so that's what she's in prison for. So now what's interesting about them is she controls him. She's spending all of his money on Netflix. He basically is giving her like close to 30K a year, and he's been messing with her for 4 years. My understanding is married for 2. So he's basically indicated he's given her over $100,000. Okay. Meanwhile, any dollar he ain't given to Crystal, he is given. Oh, here's him at work trying to explain why he is living like this to his coworker because she blowing up his phone. She's very controlling. He can't go out. He can't go nowhere. He can't do nothing. But he don't have a lot of free time or extra money. So I guess it's working out for everybody, more or less. Um, but as I was saying, if he ain't giving his money to Crystal, he's giving his money to Crystal's grandmama. Okay. So this is the first season where I've seen that the person on the outside is not only being pimped by the prisoner, he is also being pimped by the grandmama. Okay. He is bringing her groceries. he is doing everything he can to to make sure she's good. Yes, yes. And as it says here, her and Sam have a very unique type of relationship. He tells her that Crystal is the first wife because he did marry her, and then grandma is the second wife. And then the grandma's like, uh, well, I don't have a photo of that. That's the next interesting couple. But the grandma's like, wait, who's number two? Me or her? Because I'm here in the flesh. I'm free. But then she's like, maybe Sam wanted some early on, but she ain't about to give him up the granny panties. She's not giving up the granny panties. She is just pimping him for what she can while he is still dating her daughter. Or her granddaughter, I should say. Yes, it is hard out there for a pimp. So, Sam is being pimped, I would say, pimped or simped, however you wanna call it, by Crystal and her grandmama, which I'm like, who knew the elderly would do you like this? But apparently they will, and, it turns out Crystal does have a sad story. Her mom passed while she's been in there. So, really, her grandmother is the person that she's closest to. So, for some reason, I guess that justifies her grandmother basically using Sam. I don't know. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about this couple because this couple, or dare I say, throuple, yeah, they're really interesting. And this is the first time I've seen a granny who is, out there playing just like Crystal. I think the grandma is happy because not only is Sam buying her groceries, taking her to doctor's appointments, taking her out to dinner as they are here, all the things he would have done with Crystal. He has also put money on Crystal's books, so Granny ain't got to do that either. So Granny is thoroughly enjoying her golden years, and Crystal has another 7 more years. So go for it, Granny. Live your best life. I'm living my best life. Yes, go ahead, Granny. All right, moving on to our next couple. We'll move on to let's move on to Tia and Rob. Here we go. Tia and Rob. Okay, so Rob is about to get out. Let's see here. This is why I got these glasses on. Rob is in for let's see, first degree robbery and credit card fraud. So, yeah, Rob lies for a living. Okay. Now, what is so crazy is Tia's cousin is married to Rob's sister, same sex marriage. Shout out for that. But Tia says this is her favorite cousin. And I'm kind of like with was it Shantae and True? When someone in your family hooks you up with a prisoner, you gotta you have to give your family the side eye. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta wonder. You gotta wonder. Um so she calls Rob, and Rob is basically, very good looking. So he's a nice looking brother, but he's like, look, yeah, when I get out, we can get it on. And she's spending all her money on him and, whatever. But he basically is going to parole to another woman's house, which she finds out when she goes to her cousin for a tarot reading. Now, I am all about the tarot, but I got to wonder who's playing who, okay? I don't know. First, all I can say about Rob is, let's see. Okay, red flags. Red flags when you find out from the tarot reader that he's not paroling with you, but he's paroling to another woman's house. Okay, but they're just friends. They're just friends. They're just friends. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say. Tia, I really feel like Like, no, Tia, no. No, Tia, you gotta do better. You gotta do better, Tia. You have to do better. Because for the most part, uh where is the one I'm looking for? This is the one. This is the one right here. This is how I would probably describe Rob, Tia. I know your cousin won't tell you this, but here's what you need to know right here. Yes, Rob is a lying piece of human trash. He's basically playing you from the get-go, and the fact that your cousin is sort of in on it. You said that's your favorite cousin, but the question I have for you, Tia, are you her favorite cousin? Because I feel like she has more of allegiance to her spouse and Rob than she does to you for even putting you in this situation and using tarot to encourage you to move forward. But let me know what you guys think. I um I don't know. I just feel sorry for Tia because I'm like, girl, she don't see the flags. She does not see the flags. And I'm sorry, Tia. This is probably not going to end well. I'm feeling Yeah, Tia, it's not gonna go well, and she's already been in hardcore, sort of not positive relationships, and here she goes into another one. So let's move right along to our next couple. The next couple on the list will be Savannah and Bradley. And when I come back next time, Savannah reminds me of that girl, I want to say Jessica from another season. I'll find her. I'll do a side by side photo. But doesn't she remind you of Jessica? Anywho, I think her name was Jessica. I'll find it, but she reminds me of another girl. So Savannah is dating Bradley. Okay, again. Um uh cuckoo. Why, girl? Why? All right. All I can say is yeah, girl, first of all, you need to do this right here, right here.
Run.
Okay, so the first thing we find out about Savannah is that she is a bar girl or whatever for like at the golf course or the country club or whatever. So she brings drinks to people who are playing golf, assuming that it's not raining and they actually are playing golf. So that's one thing. She's here with her girlfriend. Um so basically, Bradley calls and we find out they got 20 days till he's out and about. And, hopefully maybe they'll be filming Love After Lockup at that point. But he has 20 days to go. She's talking to her friend. She's talking all sorts of, he has her demonetized, as I might say, because she's like, oh, you need to get me my name tattooed on on your D, which is like, what? Um, so this is the one couple that is like, I don't know. This is the one couple who might be on this list for me almost right here. Uh, yeah, I think they're going to be on the I don't give a fuck list. But, she's seeing him. So the main thing that's crazy about this couple, and that's a picture, very good looking. He's a good looking guy, but the issue is okay, so 2 things. One, she lives at home with her mama and a grandmama in what looks to be a plantation house, which is a little triggering for those of us who don't find plantation homes a thing to strive for. But beside that, the biggest thing that we find out from the mother and the mother's concern is that she is hooking up with her drug dealer. So, yeah, so a former addict is like in a relationship with the person who supplied her drugs. So, yeah, I think we can imagine where that is going to end up. She is another one.
Run.
Yes, I don't understand. Really what we wanna know is this: how did we even get here, Savannah? Why are you dating your drug dealer after you went through rehab? And he is basically saying, I think in his confessional, he's kinda like, "Oh, okay, if we don't, as long as she believes in second chances, she's changed as long as she don't wanna put that off on me," which means either he gonna start back doing drugs or he's gonna start back doing drugs, or he's gonna start back selling drugs probably when he gets out. As long as, and so, girl, don't do it. Then another thing we find out is she is living in her parents uh she's living with her grandmother, and uh she's in the attic. Okay? Like, I don't get it. The attic? Really? So she's another flowers in the attic baby. But at least she's saving money. She's not she's saving money. She's not doing anything, she's working, she's saving her coins, she's living in a plantation home. And other than the fact that he was actually her drug dealer, that's the only thing that's crazy. That and the fact that she's a grown woman
The
living.
attic?
Yes. The attic, that is where she's living, just like the other season, the other girl. Every season we have a flower in the attic person, but this time it's not the prisoner. So let's see what happens once Bradley gets out, because it looks like he'll be getting out shortly. So let's move on to our next couple. Moving right along, we're moving to Hunter and Kate, I believe. Let me pull up their photo. Kate and Hunter. Okay, so uh okay, all I gotta say this season is pimpin' ain't dead. These hoes just scared, okay? Because here is another one. Kate and Hunter. So Hunter, I'm not gonna lie, Kate makes a point. Hunter is fine. Okay. Hunter is very good looking. And Kate is a gorgeous, she's a beautiful girl. So I want to say, was he the barista or something at the coffee shop? Anyway, basically, she hooked up with him before he went to prison. She's basically, as far as I can tell, friends with benefits. Let's see, Hunter's in. Oh, he's in for DUI, driving under the influence with marijuana. So here's what we find out. What makes this couple interesting is he's in there because he looks so good. He got that booming body, he got those tattoos. She decides she okay, basically, I here's what I think. First of all, what I think happened. I think they were just hooking up, friends with benefits, quote unquote. He probably did not want to settle down. I believe he has a kid or whatever. So he's probably, slinging the D that way, giving her extra shots of espresso in her coffee, all that good stuff, right? Then when he goes to prison, she thought, okay, this is the time. If I keep hanging in there, I can sort of move on up to be his number one girl. So, because before he went in there, they were never really exclusive. So I think she hung on while he was in prison, when most people were like, "You fine, but you're not that fine." So they throw up the deuces. Excuse me. She hung on while he was in prison, but she realized probably pretty quickly he's fine, and it's expensive to take care of these prisoners, and unlike Sam, she not working 65 hours a week to send him checks. So what she decided to do was, again, like I said, pimping ain't dead. She decides to put him on the no, 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 the prisoner pen pal list, or seeking, wherever the prisoner's seeking love in prison or whatever. And so at one point he had 40 women, and she's sort of managing the profiles or whatever. So she's well aware of it. She's okay with it. She don't care, because kind of like Crystal's grandmama, anything those women pay, she ain't got to pay. So she all good with it. So um So she's happy. She's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? But here's what happens. Here's what we find out this episode. Pimping ain't easy, okay? Come to find out, he's so busy, basically sex chatting one of these other women. He gets caught by the prison guards. And so now he has an infraction for getting too freaky deaky with one of the side women. She's like, okay, well, maybe you need to cut them short. That's when she finds out he's getting $2,000 a month, which is which is more than unemployment in California. Don't ask me how I know, but I'm telling you, it is more. So, so she's like, all right, well, if it's that much, I'm not gonna say you need to quit. I'm just gonna say, just get out on time. I don't care. I don't care what you do. Just don't get caught because I want you to be free. So he kind of mentions to her, well, everybody's going to kind of want to pick me up when I get out. So, hopefully during the next season of Love After Lockup, we'll see him getting out. And that could be, fun times, fun times. But yeah, now during her thing, she has a cute dog, and even the dog is like, "I'm over it. He ain't no good, and why is he coming into my house?" The dog the dog is already stressed out, and he's still in prison. So that's what I want to know when it comes. I think you should choose you and the dog over friends with benefits that has gone wrong. But yeah, you guys, that was these couples. There's a couple more, so I'm sure we'll see them in the next episode. But if you're still here, people, then you know what to do. Subscribe, and at least comment or like, do something. But I'm doing more Love During Lockup, so I'll be coming back to you later on this evening with episode number 2, and then I will be doing the third episode, which airs tonight. I'll do that one tomorrow. Maybe we'll go live for that one. Let me know. Anyway, you guys, leave some comments. Let me know your thoughts on the couples. How are you guys feeling about Love During Lockup? How would you rate this episode? Tell me all the things, people. All right. Be true, be you, be great. Ciao for now, folks. See you in the next video.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.